Hey, what's going on, everyone? Hope all of you are doing well, and I want to welcome you all to day 6 of the Halloween horror. And today I'm going to be reviewing the 1990 miniseries Stephen King adaptation, and that is none other than Stephen King's It. So, Stephen King's It is a live action adaptation of the 1986 book, and it follows a group of kids known as the Losers Club who are being haunted and stalked by this clown that takes the form of their fears. And this clown has been wreaking havoc and killing children in their small town of Derry, Maine. Now, the film itself for a 1990 miniseries is actually not too bad. It's very, very enjoyable. It does have its moments of cheesiness, which is absolutely great. You have a great cast. You have the likes of Tim Curry, Jonathan Brandis, Seth Green, Annette O'Toole, John Ritter. You have Harry Anderson, Dennis Christopher, Tim Reed, who is well known for the Sister Sister series. You have Richard Masur and Richard Thomas. So a really, really great cast. I also will mention this, the actress who plays the kid version of Beverly, she has gone on to do a lot of horror in her career. She's well known for I believe one of the Ginger Snap films, so she's also in this. But yeah, it's I believe a 3 to 4 hour film. I believe it might be a little, it's 187 minutes, so yeah, it's about a 3 hour or so film, or close enough. So the first half focuses on all the adults being contacted by Mike, who basically there's a killing, Pennywise has returned, and Mike has to unfortunately make the call to everybody who basically left and forgot, and each person that he's been contacting, gets you kind of get a glimpse of what their childhood was like, how they dealt with Henry Bowers, and how they dealt with Pennywise. And then, of course, the second half of the film is really mainly just them getting ready to kill Pennywise, take him out for good. Yeah, it's for the time. It was pretty much what we had in the way of an adaptation, and it was good until at least the 2017 adaptation came out. But I think the cast was a really great choice. I mean, all these stars went on to do other things, or had been doing other things during that time. Like Tim Reed would go on to do Sister Sister. John Ritter was well known for Three's Company. Harry Anderson with Night Court. Annette O'Toole would go on to be in Smallville. So everyone's career was really, really good. Seth Green and Jonathan Brandis, two big names. And unfortunately, Jonathan Brandis is no longer with us. The same with Harry Anderson and John Ritter, which is really, really sad to think about, because they were all very talented. Tim Curry's performance, I have to say, is fantastic. I mean, he just kills it, over the top in a good way, in a cheesy way, and I love it. So Tim Curry is one of my all-time favorite actors. And yeah, this film, I'm sure, scared a lot of us growing up, including myself. But it's always been one of those films that we tend to still go back to this day and still have a good time with it. The score is definitely creepy. There are some scenes that just really, really creep me out. One of my favorite scenes is the book, when Mike, is running away from Henry Bowers and his group of friends, and he meets up with the others. They're starting to look through the book, and then it starts flipping itself, and just that scene always stands out for me. And I wish I could say more. You know, it's one of those movies that everyone, or miniseries, that everyone has seen. You know, there's not a whole lot you can say about it because everyone has seen it. But it's a classic. I would like to see this get a 4K release sometime down the road. I really hope so. I feel like it is long overdue for a new collector's edition release, or just a new Blu-ray release, or hopefully get a 4K release. Right now, you only get a commentary with, of course, Tommy Lee Wallace, Dennis Christopher, Tim Reed, John Ritters, and Richard Thomas. Now, there is a documentary on this film that has a lot of like behind the scene footage and things like that. I have not checked that out, but sometime soon I will. I really wish they could take that, like they did with the Fright Night documentary, put it on a new, release for this, or even, again, do a 4K release, put that special feature on there. They should definitely do something like that. But yeah, if you haven't seen it, check it out. It is going to be cheesy. If you ever seen the original, what is it? I want to say it's like the mid to late 60s, early 70s. Romeo and Juliet, the actress who plays Juliet, she also played Topanga's aunt in Boy Meets World. She is actually the adult Bill's wife, so she's in this. I always remembered her from this, and then eventually when I saw Romeo and Juliet, I knew right away who she was. So yeah, she's in this, and again, just a great cast, a lot of great moments. One of my favorite lines is "Kiss me, fat boy." I absolutely love that scene. Just Tim Curry really steps it up, and it's really a shame that Tim Curry, had um, a stroke, because now he had to retire from acting, and he's in a wheelchair now. And I really feel like if he didn't, he would have probably still be acting to this day. He is a very talented actor. He does not get enough credit, I feel like. And one of my favorite people in the world, one of my favorite role models. I mean, he's a very nice, kind, generous man. I've heard nothing but great things from people who've met him in conventions. So, yeah. But with that being said, that is my review for the 1990s miniseries. I know Tommy Lee Wallace wanted a six-part miniseries for this, but unfortunately that did not happen. And we ended up getting like this 3-hour or so version. And yeah, so check out the book. I would recommend reading the book because there's a lot in the book that's not in the movie, or the mini-series, whatever you want to call it. So that's a recommendation. And with that being said, thank you guys for tuning in to my day 6 of the Halloween horror. And I will say this, on Sunday you guys will get 2 videos. I'm going to be doing a recap each week, once I'm done with each week with the horror, the Halloween horror. You'll get a second video that day doing a recap of all the movies that are reviewed within the week. And with that being said, we'll see you guys on day 7. So take care. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Comment down below, give this video a like, and if you guys want to check out my other Halloween horror reviews that I've been doing, I will put the playlist. It will show up at the end of this video. Also will be the previous review that I did, which is Elvira's Haunted Hills. So until next time, guys, take care, and I will see you on day 7. Peace.